Hello everybody, welcome to my Zen Den. So glad that you could join me. My name is Mandy and I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! From Grey Eagle, Minnesota. And I have got just one really quick card tonight for you using, where did it go? Using the Layered Florals 3D embossing folder. This is the focal point of what I'm using tonight. It is like, it's an embossing folder, right? But it is like got such beautiful, beautiful images. They're really like deep flowers. They're so pretty. So let's get into it. I'm going to flip the camera around and I'm going to show you the card that we're going to make, and then we'll get into stamping. One moment. And I'm also going to be using a stamp set that will be coming out actually on Monday. It will be available to order. It is a new, they're releasing some new online exclusives. And this is a really cool stamp set. It's called Sweetly Scripted. So here's the embossing folder. It doesn't look like much like this. Here is the card that we're going to be making tonight. Isn't that, like, look at the detail on that card. It's so pretty. And with the gold embossing, it's just so fun. So that's what we're going to be making. This is the stamp set that I was talking about. It is 6 stamps. Happy anniversary, congratulations, happy birthday, a million thanks, speedy recovery, and save the date. I'm really excited about that save the date because we don't have many stamps that say that. But I like this because it's just a simple, it's a nice big sentiment and it's really simple. So let's get into our card. So like I said, this is the card we're going to make, but I'm going to change the colors up just a little bit. I'm going to be using Blackberry Bliss. So we've got an 8.5 by 5.5 piece of Blackberry Bliss. It's scored down the middle at 4 1/4. I've got 2 pieces of Very Vanilla. Both of them are 4 by 5 1/4. And then I've got a strip of Very Vanilla, and it's 3/8 inch wide. I'm sorry, 5/8 inch wide. Yep. It's 5/8 inch wide by 5.5. And then I've got a piece of Blackberry Bliss that's 3/4 inches wide by 5.5. And then 1 piece of gold foil that is 2 by 4. And this is a really great use to stretch out that gold foil, which is, I mean, we use it, but it only comes 2 sheets to a pack. So we like to stretch it out, right? So first things first, I'm going to attach my gold foil. And because this is a really aggressive embossing folder, you really want to use a nice amount of adhesive. Not so much that it squishes out the side, but enough that it doesn't let loose. And I like it to be, I like there to be a gap right there. So I'm just going to attach that right down to my one of the pieces of Very Vanilla. And then the embossing folder, when you put it in, you can decide where the flowers are going to be. So like you can turn it around. Just, you don't have to use that line and make it square. You can move the flowers around a little bit, put it where you'd like it to be. I want those nice big flowers to show off my gold there. So I am going to line it up so that those bigger flowers are on my gold strip. Just like that. And so we're going to pull out our plates to our cut and emboss machine. This is a 3D, got a strip of paper. This is a 3D embossing folder. So I'm going to be using this configuration down here. So I've got plate number 1 and plate number 4. So we're going to do plate number 1, our embossing folder, and it's going to go this edge in first. This folded edge is going to go in first. There, I just moved it. Go through the embossing machine first, and then plate number 4. So let's do that. And some embossing folders are very subtle. This embossing folder is just not, and that's what I love the most about it. So when I pull it out, all that work, I mean, that is just so pretty. I love it. So let's put our card together really quick. The question was asked to me this week. I had a community education class, and the question was asked to me, which way do you fold this? When I've got it scored down the middle, which way do I fold it? And the answer is, I want to fold it so the mountain is in. So the part that is poking up. So when I scored it this way. That means that the score line is going down into the paper, which means I'm going to turn it over, and that part that's sticking up out of the paper, it's going to fold better if you put that to the inside. So the mountains go to the inside. That's kind of how I think of it. It just does fold better when you do that. The raised part goes inside. So, all right, so we've got that. I'm going to attach this, and here again, you're going to want, it's a very aggressive folder, so you're going to want to use quite a bit of adhesive, enough adhesive. Otherwise, it's going to curl a little bit. Usually, I would say you don't have to use this much adhesive on a card, but on this one, you're going to want to. And I've got some other samples of cards that I've received using this embossing folder too. I'm very excited to show you. They're just absolutely stunning. Okay, so I've got my stamp, and I'm going to be using the stamp that says congratulations. On this one here, I used happy anniversary, and it's centered really nicely on there. Congratulations is off to the side, and that's all right. So I've got my Blackberry Bliss ink pad, and I'm just going to stamp that up. And there's going to be a pretty significant release of new products coming out on Monday. There is a set that is really bright. It's got zinnias in it, so beautiful. There is a set, a bundle that is Latte Love, I believe it's called. It's with coffee, which is after my own heart, right? Just some really, there's a couple other sets, some with pets. Just a lot of good stuff coming. So be looking for that on Monday. I will post it here on my Facebook page, a link to the new stuff that's released on Monday. So I'm just going to layer that on there, just like that. So I've got just a little bit of the Blackberry Bliss showing through. I'm going to grab some dimensionals. And I'm going to put, I think, 4 on there because it is reaching all the way across the card. So we don't want it to sag or anything like that. And that is going to reach all the way across from edge to edge. Got a dimensional on me, just like that. And I'm not adding anything more to this card. I think it is absolutely gorgeous just the way it is. I am going to put a sentiment on the inside. And I'm using the heartfelt hexagon. I hope your day is filled with joy. I mean, this could be a wedding card. It could be an anniversary card. It could be a lot of different occasions. I'm going to be using it as a wedding card. So I hope your day is filled with joy. I love that. That could be the inside sentiment for a birthday card also, right? I mean, any happy occasion. Let's put that on the inside. And there we go. Beautiful. So I'll put them both there. You can take a picture. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer the Night of Navy or do you prefer the Blackberry Bliss? I also thought about using Cherry Cobbler. I thought that would look really nice with the gold too. I just love the gold and the dark, deep jewel tone colors. So let's look at some other cards that I have here using this Layered Florals embossing folder. And this is in the January to June mini catalog, or January to April mini catalog. So if you're looking for it, that's where it's at. Okay, I have this card here from Jan Rassett, and she's used just the plain white embossing folder with some pretty peacock and a strip of the designer series paper with the gold in it. And there again, she didn't add really hardly any embellishments. She just let the card speak for itself with sincere sympathy. Actually, that's the same stamp set. That's from the Heartfelt Hexagon also. So that paired really well with that one. So love that card. And here, this is from Michelle Barnick. She used it as a background with the hummingbird set that's in the mini catalog. And I love that. Here again, it looks so beautiful, and it's perfect to go with the hummingbirds because of the flowers. And here is a card from Connie Thompson. I love this. She actually, it looks like she cut first. So she used the a die, and she cut out those little circles, that square frame first, and then she ran it through the embossing folder second. So you can run your paper through your cut and emboss machine more than once. So love that. Love how it turned out. And I love it on the colored cardstock too. So pretty. And then this one here, again, is from Carol Johnson. Another one, just beautiful. She uses it as a background behind the butterflies. Those are actually, and she actually colored that butterfly. That comes white, that comes in a pack. It's not a die. It's already cut out, so super cute. And I love it on the lemon lolly. Just looks beautiful. Looks just happy and springy and fantastic. So I'm going to flip my camera back around. Possibly I used the wrong switch there. There we go. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Well, let's flip it around. There we go. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I hope you get some crafting in. I hope you enjoy this beautiful weather. If you are not in Minnesota, it's like springtime. I'm not kidding. There's no snow. I seen a lake that was opening up today, and it's like March 1st. I don't know what to tell you. It's just crazy. But I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you back here next Friday night. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.